jumping right here into game number 3 between TheViper and TaToH. TaToH did pull the comeback, evening up this city here. Or city, god damn it. Series here. It is now 1-1 between TheViper and TaToH. Anyone's game, effectively a best of 7 at this point. And starting in game number 3 as the Yellow Slavs, we have TheViper here in the south of the map. His opponent, the winner of last game, will be TaToH as the Blue Malay in the north of the map. Sorry, guys. But yeah, even series right now. Very well played from TaToH last game. And I think just a better overall game plan than TheViper. Oh, you missed the last game in Madden? That's unfortunate. It was a really good one from TaToH. Really well played on his part. Yeah, it was a good game. Oh, rip. It's not even that late for you, Madden. It's what? 7 p.m? 6 p.m? I don't know. My times are all now confused that it's daylight savings. But let's take a look at these players' maps. We have a very forward gold for TheViper, forward stone as well. He does have one of the neutral golds way in the back of his base, but I still think that's a pretty bad map for him, all things considered. Both of his secondary golds are forward. His secondary stone is forward, and, you know, his main and secondary stone and gold as well. Yeah, I will be uploading this entire series to YouTube as soon as I can. But somehow TaToH's like a villager behind Viper for like no reason. It's really weird. But regardless, TaToH's map, his deer are not within his walls, so he will have to either delete a wall and lure them that way. They're not close to a gate, so you can't really use the sheep propping technique. But yeah, TaToH will delete a wall so he can lure his deer. He does have a back stone, 2 back stones actually, and whoa. Hold on here, we got 3 Ornlus just chilling in the back of the map here. The partying fucks with sleep. Yeah, I'm going to a party tonight. Myself. Well, it's a nerd party. We're gonna play Settlers of Catan and probably drink vodka or something. I don't know if that counts as a party by, like, normal people standards. But I like Settlers of Catan. Also, does TaToH not see these 2 sheep right here? Wow, TaToH does not see these 2 sheep. They're just right in his base. That's a little awkward. How strong was American vodka? The same as every other vodka. How much alcohol? Oh, I don't know, like 20% or something. Okay, so TaToH will find these sheep. I'm not really the biggest vodka person. I'm definitely more of a whiskey person than a vodka person, but, you know, I'll do whatever. $20? I don't know, that feels low. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a vodka person. Maybe it's 50. Maybe it's 50. It's definitely not more than 50. But regardless, how much alcohol is in whiskey? I think whiskey's like 20%. Like I said, I'm no expert. 38? Yeah. I'm not going to alt-tab because I'm trying to cast this game, but yeah, you guys can do the Googling on that one. But yeah, definitely all the golds are very forward for TaToH as well. Wait. Yeah. So this whole section here has 4 golds and a stone, as well as close access to both main golds of each player. Slav knows something about alcohol? That's true. But yeah, taking a look at the Civ matchup here, we have Malay versus Slavs. And honestly, I know this may be like my deep-set Malay hate for some reason, But I think the Slavs have a huge advantage in this Civ matchup, because their infantry will just destroy Karambits. The 5 damage with Druzhina is like, you know, enough to really quickly take out tons of Karambits. If we look at the Karambit HP, I think it's 40 with the Elite upgrade? Yeah, 40 HP, so that's just 8 hits. And, yeah, dead Karambits. And that's just from the splash damage. And of course, to deal with the Arbalests or whatever, or Skirmishers or whatever from the Malay player, the Slavs have access to great cheap siege. So yeah, definitely very good matchup in my opinion for the Slavs. Both civilizations have reasonable monks in addition, and Slavs have an excellent boom with their farm bonus, and the Malay have the faster age up so they can go up with more villagers. We should ask your grandma about Borovichka. I don't know how to say that. And I would, but my grandma's been dead for like, I don't know, 5-6 years. Lol. Unfortunately, I lost all my grandparents. But it wasn't like anything like super bad, they were all old. But we do see blacksmith and market for Viper. So, normal castlight time from him. He is going up on 28 population. To me, this kind of screams boom. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where did Viper just sell gold? Or sell food and wood? Because he hasn't mined any gold, and he's clicking up to the castle age. They aren't? Oh, don't worry, Gratis. It's, I don't know. It's no big deal. I still feel like, especially since the Karambits surround units, like they swarm their opponents. Like the more that surround a champion for the Slavs, like the more damage the Druzhina will do. At least in theory. Slovak Djinn? It sounds interesting. I mean, I'm a big fan of gin and tonics. Just normal, like, you know, Bombay gin with tonics, you know. Nothing crazy. But I'm always open to trying new booze. Especially from different parts of the world. But yeah, so it looks like Viper will be faster to the castle age by about 30 seconds, but that will be at the cost of being 5 villagers behind TaToH. But of course, in saying that, you know, these are Slav villagers, their farming is going to be super good. So I do think in the long run, Viper's economy will be stronger than TaToH's. Oh god. Oh god, that sounds like a somek, which is Korean soju. Like, you guys know what Korean soju is. It's like sake. And then you mix that with beer. That's a drink, alright. Can't say it's a good one, but it's a drink. Looks like Viper just has no chance in the epic anime battle between the scouts. Feels bad, man. Is he gonna let TaToH in? No. Okay, that's smart. Viper will be doing what I thought he'd be doing, and he is going straight for the boom. Wait, are we gonna see some boyars? Is it time for the boyar party? TaToH asks, "What are you hiding?" Viper says everything. Yeah, if we look at TaToH's POV, he doesn't know anything from the Viper, and he knows that Viper is not collecting gold. TaToH has no idea what Viper's doing. Viper's just collecting a ton of stone, no gold, and he's just booming like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if Viper just dropped a 4th town center. Oh, he does have this gold in the back. I didn't notice this. My bad. It's the yellow with the Viper combining with the yellow of the gold. Boyars aren't the best unit against Karambits. I figured they wouldn't be. Though actually, Granis, have you tested that with the Karambit change? Because, I mean, fully upgraded elite Karambits now do 11 damage. Wait, 8 plus... Wait, is this not updated? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the Karambits changed so that the elite Karambits do 7 damage instead of 8? Oh, that's right. They're played on the old patch, so the Karambits are still stronger. So yeah, I definitely don't think Boyars are going to be the unit of choice in this situation. So yeah, Mightlol, yellow is the color of gold. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, 4th Town Center coming down from the Viper. Definitely what I expected with this sort of play. Just heavy boom with the Slavs. Meanwhile, we have pretty much the same thing from TaToH, except he's going on 3 Town Centers, not throwing down a 4th one, no stone collected for, you know, getting a potential 4th one. So we will almost certainly be seeing the faster Imperial Age coming out from TaToH. Karambits beat any, There are a few things that do really well against Karambits, like, Samurai, Jaguars, Teutonic Knights. Those are all good against Karambits. Yeah, elephants, of course, are very good. The problem, then, is that Slavs also have very good monks. Well, rip that monk. But yeah, TaToH did sort of convert the monk of the Viper, so he will have this sort of full map control, just able to take all these relics. Well, that's actually not that much. He's only going to be 3 to 3 relics. Wait, no, actually he's going to be down a relic. So yeah, Viper definitely in a pretty strong position this game, in my opinion. He is on the 4 town centers. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has the better working farmers because of the Slav bonus, so he just has all the food income he'll ever need. They're about even on the villager count, but we will see Viper jump ahead in the future. Though I think it will definitely come down to TaToH going for a push in the early Imperial Age. Obviously the Malay will age up to the Imperial Age very quickly, and I think it's gonna be probably like a castle drop into Karambit spam. 3-3 relic or 2-3. I know Mightlol, that last map was really weird in that there were 4 relics, but this is just a normal, standard 5 relic map. 2 relics for TaToH, 3 for the Viper. So, slight edge to the Viper, but certainly not anything that'll decide the game, most likely. And now we have an archery range coming down from TaToH. This is interesting. At multiple archery ranges, so he's going to go down the Arbalest route. Not the Karambit route, at least initially. I definitely think that's an interesting choice. I feel like you'd want to go for the Karambits before your opponent has a ton of Slav siege out. Well, Master Rambai are great against everything, man. I don't actually think there is a counter to Master Rambai plus Battle Elephants. Oh no! Viper doesn't have Atonement! Oh man, these monks having to light themselves on fire. Like those Buddhist monks in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. Which is kind of wrong, because these are the Buddhist monks, because it's the Malay. Genoese crossbows? Well, yeah, I guess Genoese crossbows are good, but that's about it. Monks trying to be cheeky here, trying to get some conversions out, but likely will not be too important. Imperial Age almost on the way for TaToH, who's getting rammed, so we will be seeing a capped ram plus Arbalest push for our Malay player here. And honestly, I don't like this play as much as the Karambit spam in Karambit Flood, because the Karambit Flood plus like a Treb or 2 is so much better at raiding. Like, you can just swarm into your opponent's base and start tearing apart these very exposed villagers, like right over here. Yeah, Cataphracts, of course, beat Karambits as well. No, I think you can't just go Karambits. You do need to add, like, some skirmishers and bombard cannons. Usually. Karambits are so strong. But yeah, the Rams will knock down this wall very quickly, and right now, Viper doesn't have an army. He doesn't have a siege workshop either. He is now getting some stables down, so he will be going down the cavalry route. But yeah, these cap rams are going to knock down these walls, and the castle will be up just in time, but this monastery is in a very exposed position here for the Viper. Yeah, I feel like I'd really like to see a change for the Byzantines, where either they get bloodlines, or you have the cost upgrade for Elite Cataphract and Logistica lessened. TaToH, why are you pulling back with these rams? There's literally no reason to. I don't know what you're doing here, TaToH. But here we will see the Viper lose control of all 3 of his relics. So that's pretty nice for TaToH. 22 military to 5 right now. So very strong position here for Mr. TaToH. Gonna have Thumb Ring in as well. He's also getting block printing. And the unit of choice for the Viper will be Light Cav, getting +1 attack and bloodlines right now. So reasonably upgraded, but not that much. And yeah, TaToH's just going to keep on pushing. He's got 4 archery ranges for Arbalests. You know, the Arbs are getting more and more upgraded with time. And Arbs will still trade reasonably well against Light Cav. They still do a fair amount of damage. And yeah, it looks like Viper will end up losing this town center here. Not quite committing with the Hussar yet. He's definitely trying to hold out for that plate barding armor upgrade. But to do that, he will be forced to lose this town center. Ballista Elephants are not cost-efficient against, like, anything. Like, Ballista Elephants are so bad. But yeah, more capped rams incoming, and this is just really unfortunate in that the Malay do not get access to the siege ram technology. So it really kind of hampers their like Arb plus siege ram push that you might see from like a Viking player, for instance. But Hussar are coming in, they will easily pick off all of the monks, but I don't think they'll be enough to deal with all of these Arbalests here. Yeah, the Arbs are not fully upgraded, but I still think they should be in plenty sufficient number to wipe out all of these Hussars. Now we have barracks coming in for Mr. TaToH, getting pikemen as well. So definitely, you know, getting some halbs out to complement the Arbalests here. Trebuchet out for the Viper as well. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Viper's position right now. Yeah, he has the score lead, but, you know, he doesn't really have an army, nor does he have a sort of good transition. He's just going pure Hussar right now, and is pure Hussar really going to win the day against Arbalest plus Halberdier? I don't think so. At least I hope not, otherwise that'd be a real throw from TaToH. We do see the repairs coming in on the castle for the Viper, and he does have the trebuchet advantage over his opponent. 3-2 right now. Yeah, that one less attack for the Karambits actually hurts a lot. But here come the Hussar. Bombard cannon in as well. Can the Hussar pick off the siege for TaToH? Looks like this castle will go down at a minimum. So Viper is certainly going to win that battle. And now Cap Ram's coming in for him as well, but it looks like all of the siege for the Viper is getting cleaned up. These Hussars are just not enough. Viper just has nowhere near enough Hussars. 40 military to 23, and is TaToH going to pick up game number 2 here against the Viper? Yeah, these Halberdier are completely unupgraded, but even unupgraded Halberdiers still do plus 32 damage, I think, to cavalry units, and certainly are reasonable at taking out Cap Rams. But yeah, Viper's in a really bad position right now. Gonna lose all of these gold mining villagers, and this just, you know, again, goes to Viper's incredibly passive play on a map where all of his golds are forward, except for his little back gold here. But that's going to be out in 100 or so gold. But yeah, you know, this is a situation where Viper's army is almost entirely trash units. Well, a trash unit in these fully upgraded Hussar. But the thing is, TaToH's army is a bunch of gold units. He has a ton of Arbalests, he has a fair amount of Trebs and Bombard Cannon, and the only gold unit in Viper's army right now is just one Trebuchet. And this castle's gonna fall. Yeah. And that is all the castles down for Viper. Yeah, every single castle is now down for the Viper, and now these Arbs and Halbs and Trebs, like, everything's gonna flood into his base. He's now making skirmishers, but Slavs have, like, possibly the worst late-game... Well, it's not the worst, but it's one of the worst late-game archery range tech trees. No Bracer, no Thumb Ring. You know... Again, just going for pure trash is not exactly a winning move against an army that's mostly gold units. These are a bunch of Arbalests that are almost fully upgraded. Viper gonna go for one last fight here, but there are Halberdiers right at the perfect position to cut off Viper's Hussars from attacking the siege. And Viper's just losing production facilities, he's losing military units and villagers, and he's down 40-some-odd military. Yeah, more and more... Oh. Everyone... The one random person types in spectator chat, and then everyone remembers that they didn't turn chat off at the beginning of the game. Like Nilly just turned chat off as well. Classic. But yeah, this is a really rough position for Viper. Like, yes, they're even on population, but a lot of that for Viper is villagers. Viper is... Oh, it's just a wolf. Viper is 25 villagers ahead of his opponent, but that doesn't really matter when your armies, you know, don't cost anything for the Malay. And here comes the attack from the Viper. Hussar just going into the meat grinder of these Halberdiers, who are getting better and better upgrades over time. Only one Bombard Cannon has gone down for TaToH right now, and this is just awful for Viper. That's GG. TaToH's ahead in this series, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy.